Hey everyone, it's Jen with Timeline Tarot. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for being here. On Saturday, February 14th, 2026, I recorded a bonus reading for channel members, and the majority of them have voted, and they feel that these messages should be shared with all of you. So what I did was I took the nearly 3-hour video and I edited it down, one for each of the zodiac signs. I encourage you to watch your sun, moon, rising, as well as your Venus. If you're not sure what your placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. I issue 48 exclusive readings to members every month. And so if you'd like to join us, that would be fantastic. But whether you can or you can't, please drop some love in the comment section for channel members, because as I said, this reading that normally would be exclusive to them has been made available to you thanks to their love, care, and concern for the collective. I hope you enjoy this reading. Hello, time travelers. It's Jen. How are you doing? I really appreciate your support and your membership, and I want you to know that I do pay attention to the readings that I release for you. I know that you're 12 short, so this is going to be your bonus reading here. We're going to take a look at something that Source wants you to focus on at this time, okay? And I'm going to begin with Aries, work my way around the zodiac wheel here, ending at Pisces. Timestamps will be in the description box. I've set the intention of this reading to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, so you're welcome to look at any or all of them. And if you don't know what those placements are, in the description box is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. Also, you know the rule. It's a collective general reading, so as the messages come through today, just take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means that it's someone else's, and don't forget to check out your other placements. Also, at the end of this reading, I'm going to do a collective general reading for everyone watching, and I think that's everything that I want to say. Again, I apologize for the delay in getting out the bonus reading. I just was swamped here with horrible winter weather, and I finally come through it, and I'm like, okay, now it's time to do that bonus reading. So, all right, without any further delay, here we go. Oh, one more thing. Please keep in mind, I'm a Gemini. We are now pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. So if I stumble on my words or I talk a little too fast or a little too slow, I just ask for your forgiveness ahead of time. Okay, with all of that said, I think that's with all of that said now. All right, let's begin. Hey, Aquarius, hope you're doing well. You're going to have to be a little patient with me. I mix up these decks. Okay. Hope you're doing well. This is now your season. Today is February 14th. So if you're celebrating your birthday this week and these final days of your season, I'd like to wish you a very happy birthday. Okay. Let's see what Source wants you to focus on at this time, my darling. Source wants you to focus on a lie. Okay? Could be a lie you're telling yourself. Could be a lie someone is telling you. Let me shuffle this a few times, and then we'll get into your message. Why do you want Aquarius to focus on a lie? Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Thank you. Face up, so we're going to take them. Page of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Seven of Cups, Four of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. There you are, King of Swords, Strength, and the High Priestess to the Queen of Cups. There's a lie here. Page of Cups. Tell me about the Page of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Judgment. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Four of Wands. Page of Pentacles just showed itself. Okay. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Page of Pentacles obviously wanted to show itself because it came out again. The Magician and the Two of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Oh boy.
I feel like the lie here, I think it's, I hate to call you a liar, but I'm an Aquarius rising, okay? And they're collective general readings, just take them how it fits. I think the lie here is that you are entertaining multiple options and you're not being truthful to at least one of the options about that. So you're, at a job and you're looking for a new job and you're entertaining all of these, interviews or prospective employers. And meanwhile, you're talking to your boss about the growth of the company and what you guys are going to do next year and projects of the future and expansion of the future. And it's a lie. Like you're lying to this person that you want this expansion or you want this growth or you can't wait till the next company barbecue next summer. But meanwhile, you're looking for another job. You have been for a hot minute. And you're going to leave them the moment the right job comes in. This is going to be a super specific message. Don't take it if it's not yours. And for some of you, you're engaged in at least 2 romantic partnerships. And you're pretending that all is well with one. And meanwhile, you're entertaining another. So you're lying to someone. Because you can't plan a future with both of them, I mean, unless it's polyamorous. I'm not judging you. I'm just saying. So I'm speaking to an Aquarius that at some point in time, you made a judgment call to take the inspired action to move towards a new opportunity or to explore. I should say explore a new opportunity in career and finance, love and romance. Could be a housing situation with that 4 of Wands. I don't know what it is. But at some point in time, you made the judgment call and you're like, I want that. I want to acquire that. I want to move towards that. I want to explore that, right? Page of Wands is a card of discovery. And then the 7 of Wands was like, in my own little bubble, I'm just going to keep this all to myself. Other people may want to know about it. They might speculate down here, but mom's the word. I'm not going to tell anyone that I'm looking for the new. The Page of Cups. I'm looking for the new. Page of Cups holds the Ace of Cups. I'm looking for the new. I want to invest based upon my past experience at this job or this neighborhood or with this roommate or again, with this romantic partner. Because for me, queens exist presently based upon their past experience. I'm going to look for the new. A new housing situation, a new job, maybe entertain a new love partner. But this is you deciding to invest in exploring the new, finding the new, discovering the new, investing in the new. Meanwhile, you have something here that's existing. Page of Pentacles, the Magician, and the 2 of Cups. You're actively working on this partnership as well. So you're still going to work. Again, you're talking about long-term goals. It's the marital partner you're still going home to, or, all is well, but meanwhile, you're investing in a connection elsewhere. There's a lie here. I mean, we're clarifying the lie card. And if you're going to watch this and say, no, it's roles are reversed, it's not your reading. It's not a cross-watcher reading. It's not a role reversal reading. This is specifically for Aquarius placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus, where you're engaging in 2 things at the same time. And at least one of them doesn't know about the other. Because 7 of Cups, 4 of Swords, and the Wheel, it's almost like in due time, once I figure out which cup I'm going towards, then I'm going to move towards it. But right now, I'm not making a decision. 6 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Swords. So I feel like I'm specifically talking to those of you where this is a lie. Or this could be like at your current job, you're agreeing to do something or you're agreeing to work on something, but behind the scenes, you're looking for a way to get out of it or how to do it differently. Clarify the new. This is the new. Based upon the past, I'm going to explore something new. Tell me about the new here. One more shuffle here. Thank you. I mean, if this is relocation, this is the house I currently live in. I tell my neighbors and my friends and my family that I love this house. I'm never going to leave this house. Meanwhile, I'm talking to a realtor about how to relocate. And that would be a lie, right? You're being deceptive towards your community or your family or something like that. And you're already making plans of, oh, next year when you come to visit for the holidays. And meanwhile, they're not going to be visiting you at the holidays at that house. Because you're already entertaining other other realtors or looking into other residential properties or something like that. So the new, the Hermit, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands, bottom of the deck, the Lovers. You're already engaging in this, and you're eternally conflicted. I mean, you have a conscience here that you're not fully telling someone here the truth. But with that Hermit energy, You're not going to, you're not showing it. You're not showing your cards yet, at least not to that person. So that person or those people, even though you might feel guilty or have some regrets, you're not telling them anytime soon. That Herm energy, you're just going to keep it to yourself. Tell me about what it is here that you are currently investing in. One more shuffle here. Thank you. Like that's like the existing Queen of Wands, the Fool, and the Knight of Swords. Bottom of deck, Six of Pentacles. That person has no idea. They might have a little intuitive hit. The Queen of Wands is the second most intuitive queen in tarot. So there could be something in their intuition, but they're ignoring it. They have no idea that you're looking to move on from them. Fool to the Knight of Swords. You're the Knight of Swords. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So to them, it's like, well, Aquarius still comes to work. They still show up. They're still future planning. They're still investing. They have, even if their intuition is telling them, oh, I think Aquarius isn't really happy or they're looking for another job, they don't want to acknowledge it. They don't see this coming, even though their intuition is telling them it's coming. They don't want to see that coming. They don't want to believe the lie. They don't want to believe you're a lie. Or they don't want to believe that you're a liar. Yeah, that's it. They don't want to believe you're a liar. If this is a romantic partner, they might think you have someone else, but they don't want to believe you have someone else. Because you still show up or you pay the bills, you know what I mean? Or you still spend time on them. Oh, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. And again, if this isn't like between two jobs or two people or something like that, I go back to that housing thing where it's like you want to move and relocate and you're not telling anyone. And maybe they're suspecting you are, like your family comes over and they see a couple of things missing and you're like, oh, I just threw that out. I'm trying to clear my space. Tower to the Lover's card. You know that whoever this is, when they find out that you're moving on to another job or another relationship or another living situation or you're selling the house, you know, at least you're assuming that once you make the choice to say it, because the Lover's card is Gemini, that rules communication. Once you make the choice to say it, all shit's going to hit the fan, or at least that's what you're fearing. And that's why right now you're keeping it to yourself. And is that theoretically a lie? It is. In the eyes of the universe, it's a lie. Because this person or all these people, they don't all know what you're planning. So what are you supposed to do about it? And then we'll get you 3 cards of advice. I'm being told not to take that, but I'll look at it. 5 of Swords. Yeah. What are you supposed to do about this? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What are you supposed to do? Temperance. The Devil. The Emperor. Oof. Hangman, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. If this was being done to you, would you like it? See it from another perspective. If you were being juggled, would you appreciate that? If you were making future plans with your boss, your employee was making future plans with you, and meanwhile entertaining, employment opportunities from competitors, how would you feel? If your person was coming home to you every night and talking about next year we're going to go on vacation here and adopt a dog, and meanwhile they're seeing someone else when they're not home, like how would you feel? They're like entertaining someone else or building a life with someone else. How would you feel? So this is asking you, I asked what you're supposed to do about it. You're supposed to put yourself in the shoes of the person that you are actively or knowingly deceiving or lying to see how would you like it and how would you feel? How emotionally disruptive would that be to you when that moment of truth comes through? The longer this continues, the harder it's going to be on this person. I think that's what Source is trying to say to you. Like you have the opportunity here to quell a pain or ease a pain by just being honest. Let's get you 3 cards of advice. Three cards of advice here for Aquarius, please. We had a flipper here. 4 of Swords. Meditate, contemplate, think about this. That's the 3rd deacon in Libra. Is this just or fair? Is this the best that you can do? One more shuffle here. Thank you. 7 of Pentacles and the Devil. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Is this a just, fair, and right thing to do? And how much longer are you willing to betray this person by engaging in this behavior? as opposed to just saying, I don't know if we're going on vacation next year, because the truth is, I don't know if I'm going to be in a relationship with you next year. Now, look, that's 10 or 15 seconds of insane courage, but at some point in time, if there is no future vacation, and I mean, you're looking to actively cheat on this person or replace this person, at what is a good time to tell them? Like, isn't sooner better than later? So that fourth source of seven pentacles and the devil's like, for you to go within and contemplate, how much longer are you going to propagate this lie or this bad behavior? Like, how much longer are you going to continue doing this? And what do you think is going to be the result? I think this person would have appreciated you telling them this now, as opposed to 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, or, you know, I don't know how long you've been engaging in this. That's what I have for you. Again, if it's not your reading, I'm so sorry. But, you know, don't accept it. For cup it. Don't accept it if it's not your reading. But if it is, just source wants you to look within and be honest with yourself about it. That is what I have for you, Aquarius, at this time. If you like that message, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of it, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. Until I read for you again, good luck with this. And as always, I'm sending you light, love, and peace.
Thank you so much for watching that reading. I hope that it is beneficial to you at this time. Remember to drop some love in the comment section for our channel members, because they made that message available to you at this time. If you'd like to join them, in the description box is information on how you can become a time traveler. I release 48 exclusive readings to members, and so if you can join us, that would be fantastic. Remember to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that. And until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.